it is just a brand name, but I would probably put in Ollie's ointment, uh, all-purpose beauty ointment, or uh, before makeup, beauty ointment, or more related keywords that your customers may search about your product. So I will definitely add more characters on here, because it is just a brand name, but I would probably put in Ollie's ointment, all-purpose beauty ointment, or before makeup, beauty ointment, or more related keywords that your customers may search about your product. So I will definitely add more characters on here, because it is just a brand name, but I would probably put in Ollie's ointment, all-purpose beauty ointment, or before makeup, beauty ointment, or more related keywords that your customers may search about your product. So I'll definitely add more characters on here, because it is just a brand name, but I would probably put in Ollie's ointment, all-purpose beauty ointment, or before makeup, beauty ointment, or more related keywords that your customers may search about your product. So I'll definitely add. Okay, that's much better. Perfect. So let's check. So there are no meta keywords on the page, no H1 tags, no H2 tags, all italic, we have all text. That's okay. So yeah, definitely add meta keywords. Add something missing, H1 and H2 tags. So we got that. So since we have the screaming frog, I think I have two of them open. Let me just close one. Let's go ahead and crawl the complete website so that we have a better understanding of where we stand. So while that's running, let's continue with the other stuff. So apart from that, so I believe the site is on Squarespace right now. That's what I think, but we can be sure in just a minute. But let's check out the meta robots. It says, but if a Squarespace Mozbar does not work on Squarespace, so let's manually check if the site has a meta robots.txt. All you do is enter the URL /robots.txt. Oh yeah, it says Squarespace robots.txt. So the site is definitely on Squarespace. Apart from that, we got a sitemap, stuff like that, disallow tools. Okay, perfect. So the robots.txt file is there. If you are doing this on a Squarespace website and you see the meta description does not come up on the Mozbar, don't be alarmed. It's just a Mozbar feature. It works perfectly on HTML, PHP, or WordPress websites, but not on Squarespace. So yeah, you can definitely manually check it out. The load time is 4.87. We should reduce a bit. We're going to run a speed test as well. But yeah, apart from that, let's check out other factors. The page authority is 30. Domain authority is 18, which is again good. We could definitely grow the domain authority. It just could be because of the lack of content, or more articles, more blog posts on the website. That could definitely go ahead and increase it. But yeah, we could definitely need to grow domain authority, but we're going to check on that just to be 100% sure. So the homepage does have a schema markup, which is good. There is an OG data present as per this, but we're going to manually check that as well. Okay, let's check the OG data right now. Let's check the Facebook OG data debugger. And we're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna just open that up and enter it over here. Okay, so there is an issue with the OG data. Okay, so when you know, probably when you post your URL on Facebook, this is what comes up, this image, which is again not good. I would definitely add something else over here. App ID. Okay, so this is required properties are missing on here, so I will definitely fix that. So I'll definitely make that a node. Fix OG data, which is OG is like open graph data for some properties missing. That can be fixed easily, you know, by entering a bit of code into the site, or if Squarespace has a plugin or something like that, you can definitely add that on there. So definitely, even though the open graph does exist, it's not 100%, so we need to fix that. The site is HTTP. I would prefer HTTPS, so definitely add SSL certificate. It makes it secure, especially when it's an e-commerce site, when, you know, if you're accepting payments online and stuff like that. It's better to, you know, have SSL license. This gives your buyers more confidence that, you know, they can enter the card details on the site and it's safe. So yeah, so it's like a security thing, so that would be good. Again, let's check on this. Okay, not many pages. I was able to get 11 of them right now. I think the store is hosted somewhere else. Let's check the store. So it's okay, so it's a subdomain, I guess. Store dot. Okay, let's check this out. One thing I noticed was, you know, the site has very less content on it, like less articles. This is definitely needs to be changed. This is one of the major things I would say. I would say from the home page, I have an image, I have a one-liner statement. That's the, you know, the meta description that I guess that's what it picked up from. Then again, I got the social icon on the, you know, the foot bar. So definitely I would add more content to the home page. What I would recommend personally is adding at least 500 to, you know, 700 words on the home page, along with videos, and also your product. You know, if you're showing it on the store, show it off on the home page, or add a link to the store on the home page itself, so that if the customer lands over there, you know, they can watch or read about your product, and then click on the link and go straight away and buy it. Right? So make it easier, user-friendly for the visitors to buy the product. Now let's check on the shop right now. Let's see if the shop page, this is a different page, which is a subdomain. So we have to do this differently, as in for the subdomain, because most of the tools that we, or any SEO guide would use, does not work on the subdomains. We have to manually do that. So let's check on the Moz bar again. Okay, so the shop does not have a meta description, meta keywords, again the same page title. It does have a H2, which is again, I guess that's the product, 30 ml also on it, original. The price, okay. Meta description, meta keywords, okay, they're missing. So we'll definitely add that. Do this for the subdomain, and we'll move it to the end. Subdomain, add meta description, add meta keywords, to shop store page. Okay. So now, the second thing I would say is, when I come to the shop, I see a lot of blank, spots like here. I think you could definitely do good with a better theme, or probably we can redesign it, or make some adjustments over here. Okay, what I would probably do is, I don't know, if you visit Amazon, which is the best e-commerce site according to me in the world, you would see probably 5 or 6 images in different formats, probably your product with the lid open, lid closed, the size, how it comes to the customer with packages. We can add small images on the left where the customer can just click and just view the packaging, or how the product looks when it's opened, the customer holding it, stuff like that. So the images can be added over here. And on this spot, which is really blank over here, I would definitely bring all this that is here up on the right hand side, right besides those pictures. This way, what happens is the customer does not really have to scroll down all the way and figure out, or be lost. I could easily, or someone could come here, just see there's a picture over here, and probably they would click on it and go to the car or something. But if they see an image, they could be confused and they could just close it down. Okay, so definitely optimization. Optimize the shop for conversions. That will be also it. But let's try to see where it goes. So it goes to the shopping cart. So I'm here. Okay, so go to cart. Let's see. Okay, so check out. Okay, this is weird because continue shopping or update shopping cart. Okay, I have to scroll down for checkout, which is a bit confusing. I would probably add more color, more brightness to it, and probably the checkout button should be up here. Right besides that, so that it's easier for me. A bit confusing, to be honest, but that definitely can be optimized. Returning checkout as a guest. I'm just trying to check if the business accepts payments online, like card and stuff. Payment method, okay. Sure, because right now the payment page, there is an HTTPS, so I think you do accept payments, but I would definitely recommend adding the HTTPS to the entire website. That gives a strong confidence to your visitors to buy it over there. So that is really something that I would recommend. Apart from that, you do accept that, so optimize the shop page altogether. Let's check on Screaming Frog for now, but also let's check on a few other things as well. Schema markup is available. HTTP, okay, so that is different. Mail robots, we check manually. Everything else I think remains the same. We have already checked it. Oh, sorry, I was on the home page. Let's check on shop again. Just to be 100% sure. Okay, we covered this. Let's check on the schema markup, which is the most important thing according to me. Oh, okay, so this one does not have a schema markup, but just to be 100% sure, because it was there on the home page, let's check it manually once. Now the schema markup does not exist, so the schema markup does not exist on the store page, so definitely we need to add that. So we made a note of that as well. Apart from that, let's move on to the Screaming Frog. The crawl has finished, so let's check out the page titles. See again, see the return policy, terms of use. I would say, So these pages, the return policy and the terms of use do not have to be indexed, so we can definitely add them to be not to be indexed. We need to double check on that because it's of no use to index it on Google searches. People can just come to the website, and if they want to read it, or they can do that. Meta description is present on all the pages. It's not on the search, but that's totally okay. So meta keywords, there are no meta keywords on any of the pages, so meta keywords needs to be added on all the pages. Again, H1 tags are missing on 4 of them, so we can definitely add them. H2 tags are missing on 8 pages, so we need to add them. Images, 19. There are 32 images on the website right now, out of which 19 of them are missing an alt text tag, so which is again an important part. So we are done with the home page. Let's add number 12. Add alt text to all images. Let me just check on the existing alt text as well, just to be 100% sure if they are of relevance, I would say. No. See, the alt text for images are like your site title, which again is of no use. The alt text should be something like, beauty ointment or makeup beauty ointment, before makeup cream, or stuff like that. So it has just the image name, I guess. So definitely change alt text to relevant keywords. So the site is definitely not optimized at all, I would say. So we definitely need to optimize the site further, just to go ahead and make things work altogether. And apart from that, let's check more, dig deeper about us. Okay, there's a good amount of about us over here. There's a video as well, which is good on Vimeo. Blog, there we go. This is the most important part. So we got one video. Okay, definitely, the best way to promote online beauty store would be through videos, by making a lot of them on a daily basis, I would say, or on very important topics like these. How the product can help in for oily skin, for dry skins, for breakouts, blemishes, acne, aging, and stuff like that. So definitely making more videos on these things, using the product itself, can be really helpful. The blog is there, but then again, let's see how many. There's a story. Is this one topic, or is it like, I'm not sure. I think this is one page altogether, I guess. Prepping your skin is the most important step before makeup. And then skin mapping. I'm not sure if this was a couple of I think these are a couple of blogs or posts actually, but then yeah, the blog page could be optimized, but yeah, this does the job. But I would recommend it adding blog posts at least twice a week, Mondays and Wednesday, because that's when more traffic comes to the website and more authority builds in if you posted on Mondays and Wednesdays. So that's something I would definitely recommend. Press is there. Let's check out the press page. Okay, so that's an image. Okay, now this is also an image. Okay, this is not. What does it take to? If we click here, let's see. Takes me to a page which is not private, but let's still proceed. I got a good antivirus, I'm not scared. clicking on pages. So file not found. So this is something really weird, I would say. We definitely need to check on the pages that that are linking to. If the pages are not found, again, these are a lot of images actually. So the press page, if you have a press release, you can definitely go ahead and promote it on your website. I would promote it on the home page itself, on the right, on the bottom, on the footer, as a like a feed, like scrolling up and down and stuff, like a Twitter feed, that goes over there, things like that. But I would definitely go ahead and check on the links, third-party links. Point to page not found. So we need to check on all the links that are internally present, pointing to a different page. If they are showing up at 404 or page not found, we definitely need to request the site to add it again, or probably remove it completely from the website, if that's possible. Let's check the ingredients page. If it's okay, this is really, that's it. Okay. Now what I would recommend is, I would definitely add more content. If you have a page created, I would probably add, as I said, at least 500 words into that page, so that it has more information about the product. For example, if you have the ingredients listed, I would probably add the experience in making it, where is it made, how you gather these products, the combination, the factories and stuff like that. If you want to, you can talk about it, or you can just talk about the effects of each and every ingredient on the skin when combined together, the strength of the skin. So there are a lot of things that you can really talk about and can be done. So I would definitely recommend increasing the content, because there are 3 ranking factors in today's date. One starts off with content, which is the most important thing. Then is creating a good site structure. On-page SEO is also a part. Site structure is included in the on-page SEO. So right now we don't have the top 2. We don't have a good content on the website. We don't have a good site structure. The on-page SEO is not up to the mark. So 2 things are missing. The third thing is backlinks. We have not checked it, so let's move on to that. Let's go ahead and check on the backlinks. So what I'm going to use is going to be Ahrefs. There are a lot of free tools as well that you can use to check on the backlinks, but I prefer using Ahrefs because it gives me accurate and real-time data, rather than pulling up records from a month or past or something like that. So it's really effective. So all I do is open this up, and there we go. So the domain authority rating is 13, which is not bad. 25 backlinks, referring domains. Let's check on the backlinks for now. Okay. So these 25, this is from eHow. Flight Beauty Essentials, Red Online, Cosmetic Business, which is relevant, blog post, clean beauty ritual. Cool. So these are from relevant locations, which is actually good, but we definitely need to grow them. 25 would be a lower number. We definitely need to make more of these. But the good news is these links come from relevant sources, which are connected to the business, and not from irrelevant sources, I would say. Say for example, if your website is about selling cosmetic products, you need your articles or your backlinks from websites talking about cosmetic products, not from websites that are selling probably cigarettes or some other stuff. or so, which is really good. But again, the backlinks need to grow. There are 25 backlinks. Current backlink count is 25. We need to grow this number. Perfect. Apart from that, let's check on one more thing. Let's check on the current rankings for now. Okay. The traffic is less. The organic traffic that you're getting is 11. So on a probably a monthly basis, I believe. There's a lot of shares on Facebook, I believe, but nothing on Pinterest, on LinkedIn. I think it's on Instagram much more. Not less on YouTube, I guess, but let's see. So you have top 3 keywords, 6 keywords that are in the top 3 position. But again, these are of less relevance, which is again the brand name itself, I would say. But that's totally okay. Top 5 pages, Shop USA. Shop USA. Now, so what we need is we need our rankings and keywords like, these are the competitors actually. MedicineNet, Merriam-Webster, no, I don't. So this is probably why it's picking up the wrong competition, is because of the wrong, the site structure, the meta description, meta titles missing. It's not structured correctly, so that's probably one of the major reasons why it's not picking up the competitors correctly. Once that's fixed, everything comes into line, and gives us a good symphony of backlinks and site structures and more data that we can look at. The traffic, it's 10 a month, which is again very low. This should really grow, probably, as I said, mainly because of the lack of backlinks and site structure and content, I would say. More blog posts, less images, stuff like that. So that definitely needs to go change. Let's check on the top 3. Let's see if any of the keywords. No, all those top 3 keywords is your brand name itself, so only the brand name is ranking, so nothing else, which is not good, I would say. From 4 to 10, let's check this out. No, nothing. Again, the brand itself, so I wouldn't, so growing rankings is something. So fix content, we've already talked about fixing content, we talked about backlinks, we talked about site structure, but I didn't make a note of that. Site structure needs to be fixed, so that is something we can do. We can dig in more deeper and talk about more stuff, but probably since the backlink count is really low, I don't think we will reach anywhere for now, because we're not ranking anywhere. The traffic is like just 10 visitors a month, 10 to 11 approximately. So I think we should definitely go ahead and skip this one, because we have a fair view of what everything is all about in terms of backlinks. So let's close this out and check on a few more things on the website. Let's do a speed test. Or let's do, I have a web page. If you really want to do a speed test for your own website, I always go for webpagetest.org. This actually runs 3 tests simultaneously and gives us the results altogether, which is again really impressive. Also, if you want to change your Chrome, as in change the browser, change the location of the servers that you want to test at. So you can also go ahead and do that, but you know, everything is just perfect with this tool. So it's going to take some time for you to run the 3 tests that I'm talking about and give us a result if all the main parameters are passing that. But I hope it's not a problem, because there's less content on the website, not much or not a heavy website altogether, so I think it should clear it. But if there is anything, it would definitely go ahead and bring it out. But then let's do Google speed test as well. Let's run it. Okay. This also gives us a fair view. This is much faster. Okay, so the speed on a mobile device is medium, 70 out of 100, not bad, but can be optimized further. The JavaScript can definitely, because Squarespace does have an issue with JavaScript because it uses a lot of JS files, so that is totally okay. The desktop speed is low, the images are not optimized, so I would recommend you optimizing those images, or I would say compressing those images furthermore. Browser caching, there are a lot of tools that can be used to do this automatically, or you can contact Squarespace to compress the images or enable a browser caching and optimization of the images altogether, and the JavaScript as well. So this can really boost your speed. And the web page test is wonderful. As for the web page test, everything seems to be in order, effective user CDN and everything like that. Perfect. So it clears everything. For Google, it says it needs a little more of optimization for images and for other stuff for JavaScript, but that's totally okay. Since the web page test is cleared, I wouldn't mark it as a big problem, but in the future, compress the images, or even now I would say compress the images. That would be one of the factors. Compress images, that would be the major thing. Perfect. So I think we have covered most of the important points that are there, or if I not made a note of it, I've just said about it. But let's check on the social media as well, just to be sure what is the scope over here. Like, okay, so this is not okay, so this is something I wouldn't do or wouldn't recommend, because it's pointing to a personal your personal page. What I would definitely do is point this one to the company page. What I mean by the company page is this one. So change the link, change every social media link from personal to company page. So since you have a company page, I think it should point to the company page. Let's see, video March 21st. Okay, so very less postings on social media, so you definitely need to add more stuff on here. More videos, more content, more posts. So definitely more posts on Fitbit. I'm sure it should be the same, I believe, or I think. Yeah, again, August 2017. Again, just a link. Relevant, in fact. Again, social media is not up to mark. Let's check. Okay, so Instagram has grown mainly not because of the posts. This is because you're following 3,400 people, out of which 1,700 people have followed back. So which is again not that much. So definitely be active on social media, I would say. So it's not the case for only Facebook. Be active on social media. It'd be Insta, Twitter, because if you have these profiles created, you should be active. I would say definitely go for Pinterest, since it's the beauty product, because Pinterest is the place rather than Twitter. You can definitely be active on Pinterest, because Pinterest has a majority of female members in it as compared to any social media group out there. Yeah, it is focused on a lot of products. When you talk about Pinterest, if you're creating a page, create it in a red color, because as per the Pinterest study, any Pinterest page that has red color and is selling products off there has higher conversion ratio. So you can post videos on there, create your page with a lot of your products, or different variations of your product, or different blog posts, things like that. You can share those on here about beauty secrets, beauty tips, things like that, using your product. So that will really stand out. I think you do have a YouTube page as well. Let me just check that out. I did see a video in the blog. So let's see how you're doing on YouTube, because I would definitely be active on YouTube and Pinterest. If not Facebook or nothing else, I would just keep on doing Pinterest, and I will keep on doing YouTube videos on a regular basis, because that will really grow the awareness. Let's check it out. Let's go to the page. Okay, yeah, this definitely is the page. I would probably start a channel. Let's see if there's a channel. Okay, now there's not a channel. I would definitely start a channel, with the brand name itself, and then add more stuff, as in more videos like these: no makeup look, prep look, glossy eye. So I would use your product and the ointment and make videos using those, like before makeup, for glowing skin and things like that, for moisturizing, or the benefits. So you need to really bring that out, actually. So that will be a major thing, because you can only sell if you got more content. If you just have a product, you really have to go ahead and stand out. The product has to be speak for its own. So if not, we have to go ahead and ensure that we go ahead and write more stuff, create more videos, have more content to sell, right? So definitely will be there. But if you keep on doing YouTube and Facebook, or adding blog posts on your website, so that will be the roadmap. Actually, that will be a kick-ass roadmap altogether, in order to go ahead and rank or grow your sales in total. That would be the most important thing, I would say. Backlinks are followed by that, which are definitely important. But if right now the priority is growing your sales, I would definitely invest in Google AdWords, wherein you can sell your products. But before that, I would recommend optimizing your website. That's the first thing. Now, my team has designers, SEO agents, and social marketing. So we do everything in house, PPC as well as the paid per click, pay per click service. That is, so we do that as well. So we are a complete agency which does everything in house. So yeah, definitely we can go ahead and handle all of it, redesign the Squarespace. If you want to bring it out of Squarespace structure, if it's tough for you to design it, I would recommend switching it over to WordPress, if it's easier for you, because you have plugins like Yoast SEO. But if you wanted to keep it on Squarespace, we can redesign the website on Squarespace as well, which is also easier. as well, you know, and the SEO can be done on Squarespace as well. So that is totally okay. But yeah, I think that's everything about you know, what I would suggest as a roadmap to bring this site up. Backlinks are really important. Content is important. We got content writers as well. Or if you want to outsource it, we have people who can get in touch with you and write stuff and talk to you and write stuff about it. Yeah, things like that. So that would be really amazing to see, you know, if more content, it will stand out actually. So definitely a must do for a roadmap. I would say, you know, that's it for now. I think we have covered a lot of things in our, you know, in this section about, you know, for the website, SEO for online beauty store. So yeah, so if you have any questions or if I missed out anything, you can definitely get in touch with us. You can visit our website egochi.com right here, egochi.com.